Hey everyone, it's Sunday, March 25th, 2020. It's Ben Capozzi here in Sutherland, Virginia, Zone 7A. And I just wanted to do a quick checkup on the Maine laying flocks. I don't think I'd shown you folks them in a while. They were moved into this really big paddock on August 18th. And you can see there's still a lot of lush foliage that they have not touched. But over here, most of it they have really knocked down to the ground. It's a gray, rainy day. Hi, Weezy! The geese are out on patrol, as they should be. Doing good work. Hi, ladies. But you may remember that I wound up combining all three of my main laying flocks. Previously, they'd been separated into, I had a continental group and a Mediterranean and Pacific Rim breeds group and a English-speaking breeds group, and I still have all of those, but they are increasingly more and more intermixed, let's say. Not breeding, but they're hanging out more, and this is good because it's helping me not have to maintain three separate coops and three separate electric fencing paddocks with three separate sets of feeders and waterers and all that. Again, I've talked about this in other videos, so I won't go over any of that stuff here, but just talk a little bit about some of the breeds we have. Before the Menorca outbreak, I had close to more than 50 breeds. I still think even after the Menorca outbreak, which occurred over with the in the grow out pens and brand new birds. These girls here they will all be 3. Most of them will be 3 in March. And so I still think I've got at least 4 dozen breeds. I'm thinking actually I'm probably close to 60 or so. But here's, oh, you guys gotta fix that door. This is actually one of my favorite breeds. Totally unexpected. If you know what she is, that's awesome. She is a Buckeye. Really orange legs, good broad, heavyweight body, kind of a heavy beetling brow. There's her sister. I'm pretty sure I got these 2 from Meyer Hatchery. I think they're in Ohio. But I just really like them. I wish I had a roof so that I could make more of them, but maybe I can get one next year. We'll see what the future holds. But I think they lay a brown egg, if memory serves me well. It may not, but I just like them. They're big, they're fluffy, they're not super affectionate. They're also not crazy skittish. I think they have the distinction of being the only breed of domestic chicken, at least in the U.S., that was developed by a woman. At least the only one that's credited. I have no doubt that women have played a huge role in the development of lots and lots of the breeds that we take for granted. But and also by reputation, they are as good as cats at being mousers, which is pretty good. I haven't observed that directly. I have seen Brahmas gobble up a mouse whole, which is great. In fact, here's a Brahma. Big fan of Brahmas. We've got light Brahmas and dark Brahmas. They're a very large fowl, and actually I think for about 75 years, from like the Civil War up until maybe the 1920s or so, in the development of the modern industrial commercial broiler industry, Brahmas were the meat bird of Americans. I don't have them for meat. I have them because I think they're cute. They're very robust. These 3 girls, the original tan Brahmanots, and I've also got 3 white ones, have been with us forever. In fact, they were the very first birds I got. I bought them the night before my main flocks were supposed to arrive. My very first birds were supposed to arrive. They were an impulse buy at Tractor Supply, and they're still with me. And I'm just very fond of them. I've got... this year I finally added some Brahma roosters. They're not buff Brahmas. I think they are dark Brahma roosters. They were in the grow out pens, and actually all three of them survived. They're dark Brahma roosters. I lost another one, but anyhow, Brahma's big fan. Great layers throughout the year. This is Pearl, which you've probably heard me talk to a couple times. Pearl is, I think, hi baby, hi, I love you. You are adorable. Pearl is not a barred rock. That's a barred rock. The barring is a little crisper, though still kind of fuzzy. She's not the best barred rock, but see how the comb is much bigger, and the legs are not quite the same color. I'm fairly certain that Pearl is perhaps a poorly bred barred Holland. I'm not sure, but I think she is the counterpart to the Colonel, if you've ever seen me chatting with him in the Rooster run. So I think she's a barred Holland. I'm not sure. They're kind of an obscure breed. They should be more popular, but they're endangered. And I'll do another video talking about the Livestock Conservancy, but that is really where I started when I started piecing together my flock. Here it is on the cusp of November, and most of the girls have actually blown through their molt. A lot of them are looking much better. I've still got quite a few who are rough, like this leg bar here. Leg bars are a neat breed. I had a cuckoo leg bar hen that was very friendly, named Poke. I really enjoyed her. That may not be a leg bar, I may be mistaken. But there's Mr. P, who is a cuckoo leg bar roux. But Poke was taken by a hawk last year, or very early this year over winter, in this very paddock actually. But leg bars are pretty neat. They lay a nice blue egg. There's a very healthy, very beautiful looking leg bar, cream leg bar. And I've not been super impressed with their eggs. Their eggs are kind of small. They are blue, but I'm increasingly moving towards Americanas and whiting true blues as my source of blue eggs, because the whitings really lay like a leghorn. They're quite prolific and a really nice large egg, but it's light blue, but that's okay. And then of course Americanas are always going to give you a blue or a green egg. This is Ploof, our Splash Marans. That's Boudreaux, one of the Moran lads who gets to stay in here with everyone. Pretty sure that's Chestnut. He's a Whiting True Blue roux. Who else is in here? That's a Colombian Wyandotte. They're a neat breed. I don't know if I'd get more. That's a partridge rock. Or is that a penciled rock? I can't quite tell. But big fan of the rocks. Barred rock, white rock. This is Dork. He is our lone Dorking boy. Dork has been with us from the beginning, and he has always looked like that. He's never had a big tail. He's always been super skittish. He's always been very low on the totem pole, and has a real kind of frantic energy. But it is who he is. I added 7, 8 Dorkings to the flock this year before the Merrick's outbreak, and it has taken all but one of them. I have one hen left, and she's gorgeous, and I would love to add more, or maybe breed more, so we'll just have to see how that goes. I don't know that I would want Dork to be the daddy. Right there is Chow the blue Longshan roux. Hey guy, how you doing? I'm a big fan of Longshans. It's a large fowl Asian breed, developed in Asia, developed out of Asian stock, I guess. But they're really gorgeous. They've got feathered feet. They're quite large. There's a lot of leg. They're very gentle. I've never been attacked by one. I've never so much as even been looked crossways by one. Looked at crossways by one. If you follow my feed, you've probably seen Jiro many times, who's my gentle Longshan lad. Love him a lot. That's Ajax. I'm pretty sure Ajax is another Whiting True Blue rooster. He is very handsome. He unseated Java, my beautiful Java the Hutt, as top cock in the English-speaking breeds group. There's a Speckled Sussex, a very attractive breed. I used to have 2 of those, but one succumbed just last week to what I fear may be Merrick's. It's upsetting to think that the Merrick's may have spread out to here, but almost all these birds are over 2 years old, and after 18 to 24 months, it's very unusual for a bird to become susceptible, but not impossible. She is a Barnavelder, which is a great Dutch or a breed from the Low Countries in the Netherlands, which I have a big soft spot for in terms of breeds from that geographic region. I like them a lot. She lays a good dark egg. She's the only one I have left. I wish, again, a place like McMurray Hatchery would carry them, along with Buckeyes. I'm really surprised that they're not at a place as big as McMurray, but I'm a huge McMurray fan after working with them for the last year with my first group. My first orders from them, they just got awesome customer service and beautiful birds. And anyhow, that little piglet who just forced her way in is Dorcas, my Dorking hen. Dorcas has been with us from the beginning. She was so little for so long. And then she would toddle around. At the end of the day, she would fill up her crop. Her food boob was basically bigger than her as a kid. Like, I really felt like it was like a giant ball, and her little legs were just like little appendages. But she eventually grew into herself, and she's wonderful. She comes, she knows her name. She comes when her name is called. Look at this guy undergoing his molt. He looks rough. I can't tell if that's Louis or Boudreaux. I think Boudreaux looks a little better, but. And then this young lady. Oh, hey, Pearl. Someone who's over here pecking my pants, checking on me. Hi, baby. Hi. You're such a good bird. Let's see. Who else is in here? These are, that's a Welsumer that was sent us by accident. We ordered Bielefelders, and instead we got Welsumers. They're not really great looking Welsumers. They came from Murray McMurray, but I know Tom has been working on improving their Welsumers quite a bit. Overall, I'm a fan of Welsumers. This is one of my little blue Marans. And that little white monster there, that is either Calamity or Fretful. She is a moss egger from Alchemist Farms out in California. I ordered a few birds from them last year. Was fairly pleased with them. I can talk about that more in another video. I have some helpful comments about them, but happy to see the moss eggers. They have this really cruel looking beetling brow. They just look really worried, so I named them Calamity and Fretful. Let's see, of course you see lots of black copper Marans. You see, hey guys, I think that is one of my Orpington hens. I've got a couple Orpington hens. They're okay. Lots of people love Orpingtons. They talk about how cuddly they are and what great winter layers they are and big and fluffy. Mine are fairly fluffy. They're certainly not cuddly. They have never been overly friendly with me. And, you know, again, a lot of this is, you know, where you get your birds from, and just there's all kinds of different factors. So I'm not going to diss the whole breed just based on my experience with these two. But I can praise some breeds. That is my red-breasted Kranicopa. I used to have a silver as well. I love that breed. I can't find them anymore. I used to get them, or I got these from Ideal Hatchery, and they don't carry them anymore. It's an awesome, awesome breed. They're really friendly. I think they're beautiful. Good egg layers, and just friendly. Like the sweet little silver one that I had, she used to hop up on my shoulder all the time, come and hang out with me. Pomp here is a French utility breed, an old French utility breed, a Crevecoeur, broken heart. It's another little black copper Marans lady. Hello. Let's see here. Dutch brown leghorn. I have a few of those just so I could get some good eggs coming out of here. I think they're some of the few leghorns I have in the whole flock. This looks like, are you one of my little white-faced black Spanish girls undergoing your molt? Maybe. So white rock back there, white Plymouth Rock. Boop, boop, boop. Oh my goodness. This is a little Laflèche hen. You see a little V-comb. This is a dead giveaway. Another old French utility breed. Undergoing a powerful molt, which is good. A lot of people freak out when they see that all those porous surfaces, like it's like trypophobia or something. Maybe that's fear of the number 13, but whatever it is, porous surfaces and molting birds really make them upset. But fortunately, I don't have that problem. I just think it's neat. There's a little Appenzeller Spitzhauben that was just kind of an add-on. I never would have ordered them, though she's charming. I like them. They're not the best egg layers, but they are pretty robust. They do well free ranging. I actually like Brabanters a lot more, which looks similar to them, but just lay an absolutely gorgeous egg. I actually don't have any Brabanters out here in the main flocks. They're actually living with the Bantams and the Merrick's flock. But I do have 4 Brabanter roos who are doing really well, and one of them is absolutely gorgeous. Hey lads, there's Franz, my Bielefelder roo from Alchemist Farmer Garden. There's more. There's either Calamity or Fretful, and then there's either Calamity or Fretful. I've got some Wyandottes up here. I've got Fletcher, my Laflèche roo. He has actually been challenging me lately. I haven't had a rooster challenge me, I feel like, in more than a year. He hasn't attacked, but he's just looking at me funny when I come in here. But Wyandottes, Bielefelders, big Bielefelder fan, very pro Billy. And I don't know if it's a cold day or what. I'm a little concerned by this young lady who is puffed up. She's a Norwegian. Hey, she's a Norwegian Jarhan, which is a great utility breed. A big fan of them. Mostly for laying eggs, but they lay eggs very well. Yeah, see, she's not acting like a well chicken. And again, she could just be cold. Though, you know, they were developed in Sweden, so I'm not sure. But there's Jarhan. He is a developed in Norway. He's a Norwegian Jarhan roo. Again, it's another breed that I originally got from Ideal Poultry and is no longer available. But I do have Johan and 2 Jarhan hens, so if I get my act together, conceivably I could put them together. I could breed some more. It's another one of my favorites, Dutch Hamburg. Again, I mean, I really like these chickens of the Low Countries, either disposition or look, or I don't know. I just really like them. She's a what would she be? A brown, or what do they call it? Gold Spangled Hamburg. They also nicknamed, I think, the Dutch Everyday Layer. They lay a smallish egg, but they lay really, really well. So I am a fan, and they come in blue and white spangled and penciled pattern. This is my supposedly she is an ice bar hen. She's the only one I've got, and she came as like an add-on to an order from a private breeder. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, ladies. Hi. There's a little white-faced black Spanish. This is a neat breed. I like the hens quite a bit. They're fairly friendly. They're really pretty. It takes 2 to 3 years for their white faces to come in fully, so she's working on it. I've also got Menorcas in here, which is another Spanish breed I'm a fan of. Here's one of my white or light Brahmas. That's 11, or L. She is, I think, an olive egger. Was added in from a private breeder. That's Rufus. He is a black Americana from Cackle Hatchery. There is a second black Americana roo. That's Beta. He's around here somewhere. Here's one of the pennies, the Penedicencas. They lay a really nice kind of a terracotta colored egg. They're a Spanish breed. I like them quite a bit. I wish I had some Penedicenca roos, honestly. But I'm hoping to breed these girls to some of our most handsome and robust black copper Marans, and we'll see what we come up with. There you go. That's either Salvatore or Vincenzo, one of our Sicilian buttercup roos. I got them on an impulse. I don't think I would ever buy any more of them. There's nothing wrong with them. They just, I don't know that they add a lot to our flock mix here. They are colorful and they are neat. Buttercup, I think, is on the other side of this waterer. There she is. She's the Sicilian buttercup hen. But, I mean, honestly, other than just, you know, looking pretty and having a really unique comb, that buttercup comb, I don't know if they do much for me, but that's just me. and in my context. I've got blue Australorps over here, some blue Wyandottes, some blue Andalusians. There's Pepe, he's my blue Andalusian roux. He's undergoing his molt. Hey, Guy. Hi, Buttercup. This is one of my blue Hamburgs. Actually, my only blue Hamburg. I lost the other one. Pretty sure she's an olive egger who came with my original Meyer hatchery order from back in 2018 in March. Let's see, what else? Who else is here? That little guy right there, again, if you follow our channel, that is Stubbs. He is our little Bantam light Brahma roux who's been with us forever. He used to be Cordelia's roommate. He was her roommate for years, but she is real special needs and he's not. And he was actually getting pretty sexually aggressive with her as the months and days went on. So decided to incorporate him actually just within the last month or so with this group of all the other ladies, and he's doing great. I haven't seen him necessarily attract a harem just yet, but I think he is capable of doing it, and he's definitely much happier, and he doesn't get picked on. He's blended in quite well with the lads here and found his place in the pecking order. So it's about 20 minutes according to the timer here. It's maybe more or less time you would like. There's my Menorca Hen. I think she's the only one I have left. Again, I ordered more this year. As I was saying, you know, this is my main laying flock, or laying flocks all combined now into this one giant flock, and they're all approaching either 2 or 3 years old, so their productivity is going to come way, way down. And I had mitigated that by ordering new birds in the spring, more than 100 new birds to come in here and kind of augment these groups. And then we had our Merrick's outbreak, which has just been brutal. And I think out of that 100 plus birds, I've got somewhere between 40 and 60 of them still who seem to have healthy enough immune systems that they can fight the disease and not succumb. But I can't bring them in here with these birds now. But that has just really screwed up my egg productivity quite a bit. Like it's been weeks now that I haven't had a solid dozen to bring to the farmer's market. And I had originally curated my flock around the idea of getting diverse breeds for color and for productivity, so that even when, say, like the black copper Marans decided to stop laying at the end of the summer, I would have another bird coming on, like the Pennadesencas, or throughout the winter without using any supplemental heat or light, which I don't want to use. I'd still have breeds that are known as good winter layers carrying the load. And losing so many birds and then having to figure out how to accommodate them and keep them safe has really thrown my egg operation into disarray. There's not really another way to say it. It's not good. But, hey Fletcher. So anyhow, there's a little tour of the kids, and they will be moving again soon. As we go into November, I think I'm going to keep them out here on pasture for a little bit longer, especially as I work on getting their winter quarters ready. And then everybody will come in for the coldest months of January and February, and then they'll be ready to go back out. Look at this light Brahma undergoing her molt. I think from what I remember reading, it starts at the top of the head, it starts at their face and works its way down the body. So she's getting close to the end, but she looks rough. Oh, and it's a little Dominique. I got 5 Dominiques, and I think I've lost 1 in the 2 years I've had them. I got them actually from a great breeder in North Carolina, Julie Gupton, and she has just disappeared. It makes me so sad. I don't see her website anymore. I don't see her online. No answers at her phone anymore. I haven't tried her in a year or so, but she had great, beautiful red Dorkings and Dominiques, and they were beautiful. And when I bought these little Dominiques, I don't think I appreciated all the work that she had been putting into that line. And I so wish, if she were still around, that I could get back in touch with her and get some more Dorkings, because I love Dork and Dorcas. But I don't think between the two of them, and maybe The one from Murray McMurray, who is unfortunately Merrick's, assumed to be a Merrick's positive asymptomatic carrier. I don't think I can really grow out the line the way I would like to, but big fan of Dorkings. All right, questions, comments, concerns, helpful critique, always welcome. You can follow me here on YouTube or on Instagram and Facebook at Broad Shoulders Farm. And I hope wherever you are staying healthy and you're happy. And please keep it that way. For lots of folks, chickens can help with that. Certainly for me. Hey, Mr. P. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.